They said they apologize with you.
Come here. Farrell, 3 consecutive singles, and it's 2-0.
The guy, look over there, the guy.
Right side where the big hole was. Nice job.
Yeah, I told you.
Get in, man. Wow.
3 consecutive singles.
Me.
Is that Steve?
Yeah.
Steve and Bob?
Yeah.
You conduct the interview. You go ahead and interview.
Hold on.
Sorry, I just don't really want to talk to Domo. That's what it is.
Oh. What happened, Jody? I was talking to you too. Me, Papa.
Jody, can you help us out with this? Get him under.
I was gonna try to interview Merrill a little bit later on.
Jock Peterson.
Bo!
His wife Kelsey welcomed their 4th child, Fitz Rockwell Peterson.
Way to go.
I'm all right.
Another Diamondback in the family.
I know her, Jody, right now. What you talking about?
Jock just had a baby.
Oh, you know about right now.
Zokar tracks it down.
Wow.
Cattell will tag and head to third.
Padres outfielders play very shallow. At least it seems like they play shallow.
Here's
Good swing.
Suarez.
Good swing, hijo.
Suarez walked and scored his first time. Domo, you take it away.
About the Diamondbacks trying to improve their slug this season. We've seen it on the last 2 swings.
Sean Reynolds coming in for the Padres. Suarez has his first homer. Linage on the way.
Natural damage. He's back in there today. Anytime your hands, your wrists so involved in your swing up there is really throw off your swing, which is probably why Alex been kind of held back a little bit, compensate for a sore wrist. That happens probably more frequently than we realize, right? I think back to a teammate of mine, Jack Clark. Jack the Ripper, he had big, strong right hand, and he said it actually ended up helping him because he had a tendency to get. That's not the normal case. Alec tried to check. Yes, he did. You know, and the biggest part is mentally just getting over it. You know, there's a certain point, and you get to that point, and you know it's going to hurt. That's what. 2-2. Marcy and Zokar over there. And the center wearing a microphone and an earpiece and talking to us live on television while he shows stars on this Diamondback ball club. The base hit in the second, that was changed to an error on Eggy Rosario at home. And we've got characters like Geraldo Perdomo. It's a fun group. They like to have fun out there, which is important over 7 months. Had somebody like Geraldo, a pusher. I call him a pusher. And Perdomo will be the guy to meet him at the door and say, today's your day. You're going to have a big day today. You've got guys like Corbin Carroll and Christian Walker, maybe a little more intense. Previous at bat, he was going to try to hit the ball right at the shortstop. Well, the shortstop position right now is up the middle, almost behind the bag. Got the fastball by him at 98. Serving you since 42. Diamondbacks lead the Padres. Whacked on the leg with a comebacker. Yeah. In the first inning of the ball game, there was some doubt with. You saw Ryan pitch here on Thursday of last. Looked good again today. Half inning, the pitching coach about the importance of that for Ryan Nelson. That has been swing and miss along the way. 3-2 fouled away. He's worked hard on fastball command. 95. Campusano hit into a double play to end the first for the Padres. He will be homered. 25 years old, hit 3 surgery early in the season. Here's a look at how. I bet there's a lot of catchers, both active and all those Greg Minton sinkers back in the day. Yeah, you got underneath. Oh, no. Job to poke it into right field. And Paulie stops at second. Yeah, he just kind of bumps it over there to the right side. Down below. Just took advantage. So, how about that, huh? That's only his first or second, that puts the hitter on the defensive.
Well, let's see if he can get a ground ball. A couple of outs here again. Wade parts of 5 years with the Yankees. Where shortstop has been a hot topic in Padres camp this spring. They moved up this year, so they kind of flip-flop those two guys.
Yeah, Tim was very impressive.
Pretty good bunt. Star stayed in Peoria for this one. Of course, the Padres have a difficult. Two clubs will play 4 exhibition games against Korean teams. That's coming. Went to Australia back in 2014 to play some games. That's
spring training is over. It's a regular season. We got a couple games here to play. Pitch. Big breaking ball over in that left-handed batter's box. Out to that ball is going to bounce once it hits in the dirt, and that one got away from Barnhart.
No outs. This is where you'd really love to see Ryan Nelson be able to just avoid those long extended at bats. 1-2.
Happened when I was playing for the Giants. It was towards the end of spring training, maybe even the last week. I named Jeff Robinson.
Fire away, knocks it into right. Goes on the board. It's 5-2.
Just to quickly finish that story, Jeff fifth start.
Doesn't take much.
Nope.
Here comes Torey Lovullo right for the day, but another pretty solid outing for him. And a pitching change on the way. It's 39 for strikes. Eggy can't check, and it's 0-2. Hour heater. He's got that splitter and slider. It's not all.
Dish, which is why he's in camp. Big breaking ball that lands out in front of home plate. Squares it.
2 strikes on Eggy with a sliding ball.
Interviewed already by your father, Geraldo Perdomo, but here we go. So you're going to get, you pitch as many innings as you did last year, and you go deep into November. I'd like to just delay this a little bit to get ready when you need to be ready when the season begins.
Shoot, but it's nice to be able to kind of take your time and get your feet underneath.
Philadelphia and what you did in the World Series. What's it been like for you to go back and think about? I know the sting of.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we had the whole offseason, a couple months to, I definitely. A couple times give myself, pat on the back and hang my hat on and, kind of savor those moments, but at the same time kind of turn the page when we get.
So interesting to look back and think about last year as a whole and from your perspective with this team.
I think business as usual. There's a good buzz, filling some holes that we needed. So yeah, everybody's just having fun. It's good to be back, good, championship season.
It is a fun group. What's talked about a couple weeks ago is just you've done some things look, you went in, right? I've heard you've done some different things to kind of get ready for this season to go a little deeper with.
And for something that you can't really control, and especially for something that's not even like a, situations again.
We can't wait to see you out there Friday and get ready for this season.
Domo, get after him like that. Jody Jack. Well, Justin Martinez trying to get out of this 4th inning. Man, Matthew Batten for the Padres. Is that the rest of baseball got to see what we've seen for years, that he's just one of the best behind the third base dugout. Justin Martinez. And again, not
like that. We all know Justin Martinez has a big fastball. He lacks command from time in the long run. But if he can fine-tune that slide.
Yeah. And remember, he's only 22. It's been encouraging in this outing. He's on the move, and again goes to the secondary, gets a swing and miss. Back with you from Salt River Field to Talking Stick at spring training. More pitches under his belt, and we're chatting, speaking of pitching, with pitching coach Brent Strom. Strommy, how are you throughout the spring, and we're again today? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, he did ball heavy at times, and she showed on occasion to be plus pitches. And again, we're going to, and when you have that, when you're playing that position as a closer, you're coming in with strikes, which is a good trait to have.
Here's Corbin Carroll, who singled in. He play for Eggy Rosario. Strommy, how is the staff?
That they're coming along fine with the workload they had last year with just taking speeds and great control, great command. I come out on top of that, and for us to make a legitimate run.
It must be nice at least to have some sort of
strength for us. I looked at our depth and everything. We've ID'd a few people that are even coming with command leaders.
We appreciate it. We are through 4 in Scottsdale.